double header today, SRH, RR, and CSK MI, the El Clasico. But it didn't look like an El Clasico because of the dead pitch of Chepauk. It was more like a Dubai pitch. Batters just could not get going, and it was all the spinners who were taking away all the glory. But first things first, is Ishan Kishan bagging the doors for the BCCI to consider him for the selection again, Jinansh?
He should always have been in the contention of getting back into the team. Like, not sure why was he actually. I mean, we know the reasons why he was actually removed from the squad, but it was never clear, that much clear, that why was he actually, dropped even from the central contract and all of those things. But
Mm.
the thing with SRH is that on these concrete pitches, anyone can go and score. We also saw Rajasthan Royals also, like they crossed to 200. They missed the target by 40 odd runs, but if those two wickets in the start in the power play wouldn't have gone, they could have
Mm.
actually chased the target as well. So on these
Yeah.
in these concrete pitches, to judge Ishan Kishan just by one knock, yes, he has played a very good knock, but to just judge him in this one knock, even to judge Rajasthan Royals' performance also in just one match, I wouldn't judge them much. We'll see how do they perform in the future matches. They have got matches, I think, in Chepauk as well against CSK. I'm not
Mm.
sure. So now on these turning wickets, will he be able to score at the same strike rate? We'll have to see whether he is able to rotate the strike that way, and those kind
Mm.
of things. Those kind of things will, okay, if he's able to perform there and throughout the tournament, then we can say yes, he has come back. But he even had a disappointing domestic season as well. Not that great domestic season. It's not like just by one knock we can say that he's back. Yes, he has played a very good knock. You should also give credit to Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma also. They removed the pressure straight away, and thereby Ishan Kishan was able to perform that well.
Right. So, looking at the captaincy, which was done in the field by Riyan Parag, and also he did not score much. He contributed only 4 runs to the total. So, how do you rate Riyan Parag as the captain and also as a player on a whole? Because there was a lot dependent on him as Sanju Samson wasn't captaining. So, how do you look at it? Do you think that the pitch was just too dead for the bowlers, or you think there was some captaincy errors as well while fielding from RR Webber?
Lot of captaincy errors, lot of fielding errors as well. And even while batting, he didn't take that captaincy thing into consideration. He just went there as a regular player. If he was a captain, if he played like a captain, he would have done something like Sanju Samson, which is what was essentially missing. Which Sanju Samson did try to do something. He tried to take the game deeper, but they just couldn't win because the total was so huge, and that itself was a threat to the opponents. I think that's where teams like SRH excel. They put that huge total there, and the opponents are scared to chase it down, and that puts the pressure. A lot of decisions were made under pressure, and I think that is the main mistake that they did.
So SRS posted the second highest total in IPL. They were just short of 1 run from their highest total, that was 287 against RCB last season. But yeah, much more to come in the first match itself. It's their pitch as well, and the combination of batters they have, that these high runs are going to be scored, and it is going to be difficult for the teams batting second if SRH is batting first. Obviously, you have that total, and when total is on the board, no matter what the pitch is, you have to get those runs. But it might get difficult when your top batter of the side, which is Yashasvi Jaiswal, doesn't perform much. But yeah, it was a good knock from Jurel, some brilliant hitting there, and I feel he tried to hold the innings together along with Sanju Samson. But after he perished, Hetmeyer tried his best, but it was too much, too late, and it was there in their innings always they were 30-40 runs behind the score of SRH, and that's what they lost by the 44 runs. So that was the first match. Not judging much from those matches, first initial matches, but yes, that they do give away some things that teams need to work on. Is one is they need to think about their bowling. RR. They need to think if they need to go with Jofra Archer and Fazil Faruqi, or faster bowlers, or they need to depend on more spin options, because we see how Adam Zampa tried to control the innings, and he managed to pull those 2-3 wickets in the middle there. So yeah, much to think about for RR as a bowling department. But yeah, it was a flat wicket. They wouldn't be disappointed, but yeah, they did catch up in the net run rate, as to say, because They just at the end just lost by 40 runs in a target of 286. So let's come to the big match, which was in the evening. That is CSK versus MI. Do you think that we should get used to all the home matches of Chennai to be the same way, because the pitch is really dead and the spinners are going to do their business, and batters are probably not going to score many runs on this wicket, Jinach?
Yes, I mean it has been the case with Chepauk even in the last T20 series as well, where we saw Tilak Verma scoring such a good run. Unfortunately, we were not able to score today, but
Mm.
uh, but yes, I mean it favors spinners more. You can see that the runs also, they were dying out, or they were drying away even in the middle overs. The kind of squad CSK has, having four brilliant spinners like Noor Ahmed, Jadeja, Ashwin. I mean, those three main spinners in the squad. I think the pitch is going to be the same way throughout the tournament. That's how the pitch is going to be. Slow
Yeah.
wicket, turning track. RCB will have a very big problem in this pitch.
We come back to Vignesh Puthur. I think he was the find of the match, and he's one another scouting talent which MI has gone through and got a very good spinner in, and that left arm option with a wrist spin like a Kuldeep Yadav gives you that unique option. But today, even CSK got their in Noor Ahmed, and he picked up 4 wickets for them. Do you think find of this season for CSK?
Definitely, because see, last year he was part of Gujarat. He could, I don't think he got the opportunity to perform his best, or the sort of setting in which he can do his best. But
Mm,
Chennai and Chepauk, it supports spin friendly conditions, and I think
mm,
he made the best use out of it. 4 wickets, less than 20 runs, or close to 20 runs in four
Yeah.
mm,
overs. Amazing stats, and I think that's more than enough. That's what won Chennai this game.
mm,
Most of the batsmen were perishing within the first 10 overs, and
mm,
that's how they changed the game towards their side. So it has been the case. Even last year, when SRH was playing in Chennai, they were bowled out for 134, irrespective of whatever innings they played. I think the match before that is when they had scored a 287 against RCB last year. So straight after that, they played against Chennai, and it was pretty easy to wrap them. So probably the same thing is going to happen this year. Any team that comes to Chennai need to work on their spin. It's just like
mm.
how the English side came with one or two spinners, they couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Similarly, like similar conditions prevail. I think
Mm.
it's not just Chennai, in other grounds as well across India. It's going to be spin friendly throughout this season. That's what I feel. So yeah, people like Noor Ahmed have been picked to do that particular job, and he's done it.
Mm. Yeah, one more question about CSK to you, Vaibhav. That we know that CSK doesn't make any changes. They believe in taking the same team. Most of the core of the team remains the same throughout the season. Do you think Deepak Huda in the middle was a mismatch kind of a thing, and they might rethink that option?
They might, but it's not just Deepak Huda. I'm also concerned about Sam Curran because he didn't do great
Mm,
with the ball or with the bat. They'll have to consider both of them because Deepak Huda didn't get to bowl either. So if he's not going to
mm,
bowl and if his batting is below par, so what's the point in having both of them? They might prefer a Conway, and then
mm,
maybe a Vijay Shankar. We might have Deepak Huda sit out, and
mm,
they might play Tripathi as the main player. The impact will
mm,
be another extra bowler. Something of that sort
mm.
might happen. So we'll
Yeah.
have to wait and see.
Anything?
But the core team still exists. The CSK quota players are still going to play. The former players,
Mm,
like Ashwin,
mm.
all these players might
Even
still
in
play.
away matches, Ashwin will play, you think?
Sorry, which
Even in
match?
away, even in away matches like in Hyderabad, do you think Ashwin they'll still persist with Ashwin?
Probably they might drop a Noor Ahmed, take in
Oh,
Sam Curran or somebody because
yeah.
that foreigner is who you can move around.
So what
So
is the story of Padirana? Is he not going to play this season, or how is it going to work?
yesterday, I think in the press conference, Padirana was like what Rudraj said was Padirana's situation will have to be considered.
Mm,
I
mm,
think he's injured or there's some fitness concerns.
mm.
I believe it is that bowling action which they are concerned about. Hopefully, he comes into play, but if he doesn't come in, there's still options out there. So there's a Kamlesh Nagarkoti, there's Anshul Kamboj. So
Yeah.
there are options that CSK can drop.
So yeah, plenty of options for CSK, but they believe in going with the same core. Let's see how they deal with a Deepak Huda and a Sam Curran in the future matches. But last question for you, Jinaj, in the Mumbai perspective. Today, Rohit Sharma failed. He perished in the first over, and the team was looking very imbalanced, and they felt like they could not just go about with their business without Rohit Sharma holding the inning. So, what do you think? Is this one of a kind of an inning, or you think Rohit Sharma needs to play that role to get the team going, or you think other players like Tilak Verma, Surya Kumar, or Ryan Nicholton have the power to rotate around and win your matches without Rohit Sharma?
I mean, they should normally. I mean, win you matches without Rohit Sharma. If CSK can win you matches without Dhoni, then
Hmm.
MI should also win without Rohit Sharma.
Yeah.
But the problem with, I mean, I don't know. Like, see, there were a lot of unexperienced players. Firstly, we have to consider. I mean,
Hmm.
not a lot of, like, especially with the batting. Robin Mins, like, he has not played one game also of IPL. He was there with GT last
Hmm.
season. I mean,
Hmm.
previous seasons he was, but he didn't get even one game to play.
Hmm.
So he is also a bit new. Other players, I had a lot of expectations from Tilak Verma, who even performed well
Hmm.
before in Chepauk,
Hmm.
just 2 to 3 months before. He
Yeah.
performed well, but still he was not able to play. Surya Kumar Yadav, same
Hmm.
thing. With
Hmm.
Will Jacks, also the same thing. Ryan Rickelton played okay. So all of these players, I mean, they everyone needs to step up when required.
Hmm.
But with Mumbai, since this is the first match, 12 years they have not, 13 years they have not won their opening match. I don't know. With Rohit Sharma, the law of averages never catches him, which is good also. We won the
Hmm.
Champions Trophy because of that only,
Yeah.
because we lost the toss in the fifth. I
Hmm.
mean, in the
Hmm.
last game also. So the law of
Hmm.
average. So with I think that affects even Mumbai Indians. First match, yes, we didn't play well. Even Rohit Sharma, it was a very loose delivery. Like he could, it was a very soft dismissal. He could have any other day. Like even Surya Kumar Yadav got the same ball, but that
Hmm.
ball landed as a
If
six.
they can,
He
yeah.
had to play the same way. So
Hmm.
he basically threw his wicket.
Hmm.
If Mumbai Indians would have chased the total, I mean batted second, we could have
Hmm.
seen a different, uh, like a different kind of a game from
Yeah.
them. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, they were not. And even the wicket, even Surya Kumar Yadav in the toss, even he didn't know actually
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
to choose because he was not sure that how the wicket was going to perform.
Hmm.
Only
Hmm.
one team was prepared, that was Chennai Super Kings, who knew how
Yeah.
the wicket was going to perform and they batted accordingly. Even you're missing your finisher like a Hardik Pandya in the squad,
Hmm. Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is like more than Bumrah, even now when you have got your two main players
Hmm.
not in the squad, creates a bit of panic as well within the squad. And if
Yeah.
even one wicket falls, has a rattling effect on the other players as well. So yeah, let's see what happens in the future matches for Mumbai.
Yeah, so all in all, it was a good day for Hyderabad and Chennai fans. But as our Maharashtrian friends from Mumbai would know, what I mean is Pahli match Devachi. So don't lose hope, and I feel Mumbai would come back, and they have done that before and won
South India is
tournament.
winning, bro, from last 2 days.
Yeah,
All the franchises are winning. RCB, Chennai, SRH.
yeah.
Western part, northern part is not getting their due.
So yeah, we have a Northern Derby tomorrow, which is Delhi versus LSG. What do you think? Who do you think are going to be impactful players in tomorrow's match, Vaibhav?
I want Rishabh Pant to be the impactful player, but we don't know what is going to be his situation. KL Rahul, I have some hopes on him. He might do
Mm,
something,
mm,
especially because he's away from the clutches of LSG
LSG. Yeah,
and the entire Goenka scandal. But
yeah.
whatever was said and done, I think recently there was a huge scam, not
Mm.
scam, controversy at Kerala, sir, 100% literacy. Now see what has happened. Vignesh Puthur comes and takes wickets for Mumbai.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
But yeah, who do you think is going to win the match tomorrow, Vaibhav?
again, if somebody like this Vignesh Puthur suddenly appears from nowhere, they might. But I
Mm.
still feel DC have that edge over LSG. They've got
Okay.
a balanced squad, so DC might win.
All right. Vinash?
For DC, it will be Rahul. For batting and bowling will be Kuldeep Yadav. And
Hmm.
LSG, I think this guy will perform well. Ayush Badoni.
Oh,
Ayush
yes.
Badoni.
Yes. A player to look out for. Yes. I still believe that it's going to be the two captains which were swapped, or two players which were swapped are going to be impactful. that is Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul. Let's see how it goes. Will it be Gali Galoch or Adab se harenge? We'll see tomorrow.
Hmm.
And we'll be back after that match to review that as well. So please do join us for that. And until then, take care. Bye bye.